In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, out. Hello guys, welcome back to more Final Fantasy 16. The last one, we had another iconic fight with our big fire demon Ifrit against some sort of, I don't know, some weird looking creature. And then Clive's brother, I guess, Joshua? I don't know who he is exactly, he kind of looks like Joshua. He came and he sort of like sealed up whatever that thing I was fighting, and then there was a big 5-year time gap, and then Sid died and so much stuff happened. So now I am going back to the hideaway for some reason.
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free to choose our own path, I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Rides over, lovebirds, home sweet home.
Home sweet home. Got a brand new hideaway?
Otto was asking after you. Let's go and see him.
Never a dull moment.
Welcome back, Sid. Finish with that long, so...
Okay, so basically, my name is Clive, my character, but they now call him Sid.
Again?
Am I impersonating Sid, or is Sid more like a moniker, like a title now? Because I just found out right before recording, like I was doing a little bit of research about Sid for Final Fantasy, and I was doing a little bit of Googling, and I found out that every Final Fantasy, I think except the first one, has a Sid character. So I don't know if it's like some sort of joke, some sort of gag from the developers to just add a Sid, you know, just because they want some sort of character that is similar to every game. Because all the games have like a different story. In my knowledge, every game has like different stories, so I guess they just want to have one character that's pretty much named the same thing. So I guess I'm the new Sid now, because my other Sid died, unfortunately, from lung cancer.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sends his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Hey, you're back. What's up? Nectar. Are they the same one or a different one? Because I feel like the name should have been... Is it a Nectar? Kind of looks like bounties. Is that me in the middle? Who is that? They might introduce bounties in this game.
I trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here? Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was, adequate.
Hey, simple enough for me.
It wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Look at me, I go in circles. I am very silly right now. By the way, I haven't played this game in like over... when's the last time I played this? I didn't play yesterday at all, but I played the day before, so that was like 2 days ago. I didn't play yesterday because I wanted to take a break, and there was a new update on another game that I wanted to play, so I was playing that other game pretty much all day. I didn't record anything though. I wanted to, but like, it didn't really seem that kind of thing where like, okay, I don't really think I should record this because it's kind of boring if I did. So I decided not to record it. Hold on, blacksmith. Yo, you're back. What's up?
Clive?
Ask about the hideaway. Ask about the past 5 years. Hey, you know what? I'm actually kind of curious. How are you?
You've forgotten already?
Yeah.
Because I haven't.
Oh, do I have to read it? It was a right pain in the arse getting his place into shape, especially with the mess we were in. Not that it was anything new for those who has put the old hideaway together. Still, that don't mean I don't intend on doing it again. So fortunately, a bunch of the people from the last hideaway were able to get away. I'm not sure about Gav though. It kind of seemed like he, it was kind of looking like they were trying to allude to the fact that he probably died, but he probably didn't, because he's sort of like another named character that's kind of important. Ask about the hideaway.
Things here ain't too bad.
Things here aren't too bad, I suppose. I've got a decent hammer, a decent anvil, and an apprentice that knows his hammer from his cock. Oh, and the furnace is all right and all. Thanks to old Sid's bellows, the gods only know how to keep the coals hot enough for out here on the mirror without them. Not only bloody crystals, that's for sure. Not with bloody crystals, that's for sure. No, I reckon you won't find a forge like this one anywhere else in the Twins, and I count myself lucky to work on it. Thanks for keeping me on. You need anything, give us a shout. Well, I need the forge.
What's that for you, dear?
I want to make a new sword. Lemon Bolt. Oh, interesting. Use already one sword you have to make another sword. Well, that sort of counts as an upgrade, right? You grab one sword that exists, that you already crafted, you craft it into something else, so I count that as an upgrade.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Can I upgrade anything else, or is that all? Can I craft anything else, or is that all? And yeah, we don't have any new stuff to wear. Okay. Well, you know what? A sword is good enough for me.
That it?
Thank you, pal. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the work you've done for me. Not for free, of course, but nevertheless. Off limits. That means you.
I don't know. Perhaps I should.
Hey,
just-
Kara, you survived.
Don't just stand there gawping. Going purse weighing you down.
You got anything new for me? I think she only sells the stuff that's already available to craft, because it's all the same stuff. But except this stuff. Chandler's Whispers. Instantly restores all HP. All HP. Maybe I'll buy one.
It'd better all be here. You got out else? Come again. Or don't. I'm not
Say
much
ya.
bothered either way.
Love you too, Karen. Such a sweetheart.
Norseman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day.
Good day.
Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Oh, so Gav is alive. Cool. It's nice that they kept in touch. Just watch, they can come back with like a lost leg or something.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a Stolas. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the tavern.
Wait, what's this? Wall of Memories. I got this. The Oath. Created the day Clive pledged his allegiance to Cid. This crystal shard transferred with twin daggers is a powerful reminder of a promise made, a friendship forged, and a legacy inherited. That's cool. It kind of feels like the game just started. You know, like the whole entire beginning before the 5-year time gap was like the intro. And now it feels like the game just, I don't know, has like a start. I don't know if that makes sense. The reading table. Reports, letters, and other important missives addressed to Clive are delivered to the reading table in his chambers. New messages are always arriving, so make it a point to check the reading desk upon returning to the hideaway. The Republic's play. So it's from Gav. Is he missing an eyeball? One eye is closed, it kind of looks like. The Republican army marches on the Empire of Twin side, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing. I reckon I'll see you done to wear upon my return. The way they write is so weird.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kuka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance, the one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an Eikon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And And now? Now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
More money, more bitches.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
The Gathering Storm.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
Does that one have blood on it?
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Find the curse breakers. Who are you? Oh, you're Tarja. What's up?
Here.
Have you finished sorting those reports yet?
Ooh, we got a side quest down there. Let's go check that out.
Welcome back, Sid.
Damn blighted bilge.
Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry'll keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rot for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Quest accepted. Cock and ball. So, where do I go for the quest? Slay thorny thistles at Curltail Falls. I don't know where that is, so I'll wait until I get there. Let's focus on this one. Find the curse breakers. What do you mean find the curse breakers? Where should I go? Do I look at the map? Here we go, location. Oh, there it is. Over at 3 reeds. Why not? I'll do the mission first, and then I'll go to the main objective. Just one little quick thing. Just fetch something and then come back. Hold on. There's no way they want me to go all the way over there. They do. Apparently it's not a far run. Wait, hold on. Oh, okay. I was looking at something else. Never mind. I keep getting the mission stuff confused. Can I really run all the way to the objective? It's not that far away. Oh yeah, I got a new icon. It's the cool electric one that Sid had.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. Trees don't have teeth.
Farewell. Too slow. Sick 'em. Now, Torgal.
Got some more enemies slain. What's my spoils? Not a lot. Very little. I got a pitcher wax. What is that used for? A sticky substance found in the pitcher of a carnivorous plant which thrives in the Rosarian lowlands. It's got like a key icon to it for some reason.
I can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this. Time to head home.
And I guess that's it. Let's go back to the hideaway. One little simple fetch quest, you know. Not that long to take. I'm still fetching. I'm still questing. Let's go in circles. Hey, Boatman, I'm done.
Well, did you find me some wax?
Find is one way of putting it.
Oh, that's why there's an icon next to it. The key one. That makes sense.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse. I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as me old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the Blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Well, you're welcome. Caulk and Ball. Ooh, I got a badge of might. Increase attack by 12. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, so next we have to go to another location over at Martha's Rest.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
Best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you to a physica, shall we?
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Quest accepted. Dark clouds gather. Thanks for the info, Cole Bennett. I appreciate it. Pursue the garrison soldiers.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Can I fast travel? No, I cannot. Okay, that's fine. Just gotta run all the way over there. So, what's up with you? Look at my new sword. It's all blue and stuff. Like a lightning bolt. Like my new icon. Like from the dead friend, Sid. Eikon. Sorrow wise.
Look. Up ahead. Martha. Are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds. Poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Black Shields? Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with enemies right now, so let's just go to where we're supposed to go. Which is this way? Hey, look, I got a gill bug. I can sell that.
Awaken winds!
That was a pretty cool move, but I wasted on one enemy only.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
No, not at all.
well.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Quest complete. I did it. Dark clouds gather. Ooh, I got the breath of wind. Gouge. It reduced gouge cooldown time by 3.0. Well, just 3 seconds. Gouge. That's the... I don't think I have that one. That might be like a locked one that I didn't get.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Found her.
The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him, calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive. He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Quest accepted. Release. Search the Abbey. Perform the casting. Return to Martha's Rest. Any enemies to charge up my transformation, my limit break. Need to find more baddies, like this blue bird. What is that? What is that? The fuck? Ari man, rank C. Is that like a mini boss? Notorious marks. Every now and then, Clive may encounter creatures larger, faster, and more ferocious than most. While flight is always an option, defeating the notorious marks can earn him not only renown but also rare materials that may be used for craft, new gear, or upgrade existing items.
Do you think it's spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball. Nice try. Nice try. Too slow. All yours,
He's a pretty tough guy.
Too slow.
Did it. Notorious mark slain. What'd I get? Anything good? I got some magic ash. Cool.
He didn't see that coming.
Torgo, help! It's eating me! Ah! You know what? I'll end the video right here. I hope you enjoyed watching. Leave a like if you did, subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you next time for some more Final Fantasy. Bye! See ya! Hasta luego!